in this experience that I had, so the other day, I was inside of a store, right? I think it was like a Target store, but I wasn't alone. I was there with the real guy that I met a few weeks back that uh, Rebisar introduced me to him. He calls himself German 985. Do you remember that?
Okay, kind of. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. The 985, I think he said, represents awareness. If you weren't there to hear that one. Anyways, we were shopping around for stuff in this Target store, but we weren't finding what we were looking for. Like the cart was empty, we weren't finding it. But then Germa did this weird pose and pointed somewhere in the store and said, "Wait, look." And we rushed over to where he pointed. Turned out we were shopping for gift cards. They were pretty hidden in there, man. I don't know how we're gonna find those till Germa guided us to them. He took a Google Play gift card. I think it was worth like $500. He took it off the shelf and he put it in our cart. And he said, "This is what we need." And he did this little dance. It was kind of weird, but I did like the energy. And that was all that happened. I really don't know what that one was about. But it happened.
Yeah, it's very simple. And the 985 guy, add up the numbers. You always add up the numbers.
Math is not my strong suit, bro. Can you do it?
It's 22.
Oh, is that a good number?
Very interesting number. Yeah. Yes, it is.
What does it mean?
Well, it's not that. Oh, what does it mean? Okay, there's a lot more. There's a lot more to it than that. Okay, so it's like someone talking about you and saying, "Well, you know, there's Eric. What does he mean?" You see, it's like, can you just say, "Well, Eric's the big brain"? Does that describe everything about you? No, it doesn't. Does it? That's just that's one little idea, but there's a lot more to Eric. See, so again,
so right.
As you go along, and eventually you will learn. So just know that it's all there. It's all there for you, but a step at a time. So this is very interesting, and it's very simple. So again, you're in a store. And so what is a store? A store is part of the business world, isn't it? Yes. Now, did the Indians have store? Do the birds have a store? No, they don't. And the Indians didn't have a store. Okay. But in the business world that's created, we have such things: stores, restaurants, movie theaters, parking lots, whatever. We have all these things, high-rise buildings, etc. These are all ideas. Okay. So, and you're shopping for something, and something that's hard to find and expensive. So again, when something's expensive, so what's the idea? It has value, doesn't it?
Oh.
So it's like, it has more value. So what's the difference between this greeting card that's,
it was a Google Play gift card. It's a gift card.
$1.98, and this card over here that's $500. What the heck's the difference? So he's given you the hint of something that has value, and again, a gift card, and again, it goes along the lines of the last, the one I just pushed out today, the one today about here to help others. And so the idea is that as you give the gift, okay, you're part of it. See, helping others wake up.
I'm part of the gift.
Yeah, that's the real gift card. So the gift card is just an idea, but it's about the gift. What's the old saying? It's not the thing itself, it's the thought that counts. Okay, well, you're too young. See, you don't know about a lot of these things. These are a lot of these experiences. There's a little part of it where there'll be an old saying in there, like it's like one is, it takes two to tango. That's an old saying.
That one.
Yeah, it takes two to tango. So in other words, that can be like in a business deal, as a matter of fact. It doesn't mean two people dancing. It's like you know, it's like two people talking about a business deal, and one says, I don't agree or whatever, and the other one says, well, it takes two to tango. In other words, it takes agreement for two to get together and do it. And there's the idea. It's not about dancing. It's about when you catch on to where, just like you have your street talk, don't you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have your street talk and you get it. And surfers, the same way. As I grow up through surfing, we have our own lingo. We have our own street talk. And so
Could you give me
do
an example?
yeah, the hippies or whatever. And well, an example is that when you're first starting off as a surfer and you're no good, it used to be in the old days, but they don't do it anymore. I mean, as times have changed, it's like, oh, this guy's a kook. You know, he's a kook. He can't surf.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's a kook or a grimmy. Yeah, he's a
really?
Grimmy or a kook because he can't surf. And so that was, you know, that was in the 60s, 70s. But as time went on, that stuff faded away because the surfing consciousness became a little more mature. So we don't really say that stuff anymore. But in the beginning, we did. Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
Have you heard about Riz?
Again, it's, you know, you look at the arena that's created in, just like, again, like you're the gamer, you know, you've got
Ah,
your own lingo, and I don't know all of it because I don't do that. Yeah, no, it's all the same.
oh, okay.
Everybody has their little glitch and their lingo, etc. And you know, it doesn't matter if you're a bowler or a parcheesi player or, you know, whatever you do, knitting shirts or whatever. They all have their own. Everybody has their own lingo. Politics, whatever, they have their own lingo. They have their own little catchy signals or little catchwords or especially hand signs. The politicians have hand signs with the cabal, etc. They do different things. And that one hand sign where you've got the little pinky and the index finger up and the thumb is holding the middle two fingers, well, that's the sign of the devil. That's the sign of demons. But people think that's really cool, but it's a demon sign. Two horns. It's not the peace sign with the first two fingers. No, it's you're holding the middle two fingers down with the thumb and the pinky and the index finger up, and they're doing that. You see people doing that? That's a demon sign. And most
Oh,
people don't get that. They think that's cool. They think that's cool. I've seen movie stars and other people do it. And then you got the one with the two hands together that's shaped kind of like a pyramid. Now, you won't always see it, but you'll see Trump and others. They'll be sitting in a chair with their legs spread and their hands are together. And all of a sudden, you look at their hands and it's kind of in the shape of a pyramid going down. You see? Yeah, and that's a hand signal. They're signaling. Masons have hand signals. The Freemasons, you know, that's all the presidents are Freemasons. That's the cabal too. That's the world controllers. Yeah, they have their hand signals. So everybody's got their little glitch. You see?